Are you carrying a load you were never meant to carry? Unfortunately, too many people carry loads that they are not meant to bear. Why would you carry those around? The tragedy of the situation is not the fact that the load is heavy and causing you much more strife in your life. It's the fact that Abba, your Father, never meant you to carry that load. Welcome today to WIBA Wisdom Inspired by Abba. We will look at starting in Hebrews, the 12th chapter and the first verse. And it says, "Let us lay aside every weight and every sin that does so easily ensnare us. And let us run with endurance the race that is set before us." You see, if you lay aside that weight, you were never meant to carry burdens. You were never meant to carry things of your past. Some people don't even begin to realize, but stop and think for a moment. Fear is weight. Bitterness is weight. Regret is weight. Past mistakes that you refuse to surrender become weight. Today, why would you carry all the additional weight? Abba isn't asking you to become stronger. Some people say, "Oh, I'll just bear this burden. In the end, I'll be stronger." No. Abba here in this verse is asking you to lay it aside. Stop carrying that weight. You may look today and say, "Yeah, that all sounds good, but what do I do with the weight?" Well, let's go to 1 Peter 5, verse 7, and it says, "Cast all your cares upon Him." Cast all your cares. You have to do something. You have to take action. You have to not allow them to pile up upon you. Why would you do that? Because He, Abba, your Father, cares for you. You see, it takes action. Casting, doing something, moving the load, not holding on to it, not trying to manage it. Oh my goodness, how many times have people said, "I can bear the burdens and do just fine. I can handle this load." But my friends, you cannot. Eventually the load will bury you. You may be able to take a few steps. You may be able to maneuver a little bit in life. But eventually the weight of that load will bury you and you will be crushed underneath of it. Abba never intended weight, burdens, old things to become your permanent companion. Every burden you release to Him becomes something that allows you to grow. Every burden you place on Abba, every burden you place in His hands, become His responsibility than yours. And I can guarantee you, His shoulders are strong. He is powerful. The weight is not going to bury Him down. He already knew what you were going to get into long before you got there. I think sometime Abba, our Father, sits up there and just shakes his head. Why do my children choose to take such a heavy load? Why are they making it so hard on themselves? My friend, did you wake up this morning and say, "Oh, I dread the day. I'm carrying so many things. I'm juggling so much weight. It's hard for me to put one foot in front of another"? I will tell you today that Abba, your Father, has not told you to carry that. Abba has not said that, "Yeah, that's a good job, my child, you're carrying the load." No, we have read His word says to cast your cares upon Him because He cares about you. He cares for you and He cares what you're going through. I believe it makes Abba sad when he sees you struggling so hard carrying things that don't belong to you. He wants you to cast those cares upon him. And then we look at today the last scripture on WIBA, Philippians 3:13 and 14. Forgetting those things which are behind. My goodness, we could stop right there. Think about it for a moment. Your body's not designed. You can't walk forward and look backwards. You don't go in a straight line. Your eyes face forward. Your ears face forward. Everything about you is designed to go forward. So why do you look back and try to go back in the past? Why do you pick up those weights and carry them with you? It goes on to say you should be reaching forward to the things that are ahead. I will press toward the goal. I will press toward the mark. I will press toward the goodness that you, Abba, have set forth for me. You see, Paul's a prime example. He wasn't pretending the past things never happened. My goodness, if we read about Paul, his past was significant, but he simply refused to let his yesterday determine his tomorrow. I'm going to say that one more time. I don't think I said it well. Don't allow your yesterday to determine your tomorrow. Too many people today live looking behind them. They can't see where they're going. If you're looking back, you can't see where you're going. My goodness, I remember one time I was working with my grandfather. We had built a nice mailbox out of stone, and I was really happy. I said, man, that came out great. We were driving away, and I was looking behind to look at that beautiful mailbox. And lo and behold, I heard a big crash. I had run into the neighbor's mailbox. Well, I had to get out and apologize and then fix the neighbor's mailbox. So you see, if you are living looking backwards, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to run into problems and situations that you are not meant to deal with. Your future can never be discovered when you're constantly living in your past and carrying those weights. My friend, today, do yourself a favor. Realize today that Abba, your Father, never meant for you to carry that load that you're under. That weight may feel familiar, but familiarity doesn't mean it belongs upon you. Take a moment, my friend, lay it down today. Take it off of yourself and cast it on Abba, your Father, and then start moving forward. You will all of a sudden feel a freedom rise up within you. You will feel your life become easier. I'll make a suggestion to you today, my friend. You've been buried under the load. You've been finding that things are extremely hard to deal with. Why don't you do yourself a favor today? Release those burdens unto Abba and feel the freedom that comes in your life. What do you have to lose but the weight that you've been carrying? Don't carry that load you were never meant to carry.